Okay, welcome to drawing logarithmic functions. So I'm going to start off with drawing a basic log function. I'll just do log base 3 of x. Notice when I type it in, it says the 3 is quite big, but actually the base is down below. It's just the interpretation of it. So the base goes down below here. Y equals log 3x. Okay, now we're going to draw that and see what happens. Basically what you've got here is you have an asymptote on the y-axis, so therefore the graph does not cross the y-axis, so you have an asymptote sitting there. You have an intercept right there on 1, 0. All basic logarithmic graphs, if you don't move them to the left or right, has an intercept there. Now the next most important point is actually if I go across 1, 2, 3, I'm actually going to go up 1 because log 3 of base 3 is 1. That basically tells you a faster way of working out what the base is when you're given the graph. Now if I go across 9, I'm actually going up 2. So if I go across 9 here, I'm going up 2 because 3 squared is 9. So remember, 9 is the answer. These here are the powers. So the powers along this axis here when we're dealing with logarithms. Okay, so let's just draw another one. So what if I have log 5, for example? What has this done? It sort of flattened it out a bit. However, my intercept has stayed exactly the same. My y-axis has stayed exactly the same. Only this time when I go across to 5, I go up to 1. If I went all the way across here, if I went all the way to 25, I'd go up to 2, because 5 squared is 25. But this here, the 5, 1, going along this line here where y equals 1 will get me what my base is. Right, if I can then transform these graphs. For example, if I go minus 3, this here will transform the same way as a parabola will transform. If I then draw this, basically it's picked up the whole graph and moved it over 3. So therefore my asymptote is now 3 over at x equals 3. My intercept is now at 4, 0, 3 greater than it normally would. Now, how do I find out my base? I look from where my asymptote is, and I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 1. Therefore, at 5 and up 1, I know that my base is then 5. So, start again. You go from your asymptote, and you take that as your 0 line. Then you move across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 1, and that will tell you what your base is. Okay, thank you very much.